Drying sea moss is a common practice when wanting to preserve it for future use, especially in culinary and skincare applications. Before refrigeration, salt curing was one of the primary forms of preservation for most foods because it keeps microbes and bacteria from forming. Salt cures by drawing water out of cells, which deprives pathogens of the moisture necessary for growth. Welcome back, guys. I hope you've all been well and blessed. Today I will be showing you guys how to make sea moss gel. This is a very interesting yet easy process to do. Let's get to it. Today we're working with the yellow variant. There are also purple, black, and red variants of sea moss in the ocean. Sea moss is a unique sea vegetable. Much like kelp, seaweed, and other sea vegetables, it contains a high source of iodine, which is unique for foods because not much foods have iodine in it. Preparing the sea moss to make a gel is quite simple. All you really have to do is just separate it from the salt that it came with as much as possible, just to reduce the washing time. And when washing, all you really have to just rinse, give it a real super rinse and keep on straining. And then to check the salt contents of the sea moss, all you have to do is taste it. You don't have to eat it or anything, but just put one on your tongue and see if it's salty, and if it is, just know you gotta keep washing it. I washed this specific batch for about 5 to 6 times. It was tedious, but it's definitely worth it. Now that we're all washed off, you can really see the yellow color come through. Once the sea moss is hydrated, the texture is similar to, say, a wet Twizzler. It's really unique in feel. It's unique in taste as well because it's pretty neutral, but you can still taste a hint of the ocean, minus the salt. If you want to impress your vegan friends, you can eat it just like this. You can actually take this exact piece of sea moss and expand it numerous amount of ways, but we're just gonna make gel with it for today. Now we're gonna pour water over the sea moss that's in the bowl. Gonna have it to at least an inch and a half over the sea moss, because it's really gonna absorb all of the water and start to break down, and the enzymes are gonna release. Because the salt is gone, we're going to need to add a little bit of acidity to prevent bacteria from growing. So I add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and I didn't have enough, so I add a little bit of lemon juice just to keep the process going. This process can be done within about 2 hours, but I like to wait 24 hours for best results. 24 hours later, the sea moss is now 100% hydrated. It's a bit translucent and the water is a bit viscous. All of the enzymes have been broken down, and the texture, it's quite interesting. It's like rigid spaghetti. Now it's similar to like a gel-like substance, but we're gonna have to blend it to get the actual gel. Aside from the fact that I don't know how to get the blender cover off, this blender can only take half of the sea moss mixture, so I'm gonna put it in with some of the water, cover it up, and even though I've had this blender for 3 years, still don't know where the buttons are. Now we're blending the sea moss into a puree on high speed. Then we're gonna put it in a bowl, and this can last in the fridge for about 3 to 6 weeks, depending on the level of acidity as well as the temperature of your fridge. Now we're gonna make a quick drink out of the sea moss gel using some cinnamon, nutmeg, raw natural honey, and some coconut water. Sea moss is most definitely a superfood. It contains vitamin B2, calcium, potassium, magnesium, zinc, and iodine. Not too many foods contain iodine, so making sea moss a part of your daily diet or just a part of your diet can be beneficial to your health, helping you to maintain your health as well as aiding you in various health problems. Sea moss can basically help everything. Aside from aiding the health of your eyes, ears, nose, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, sea moss also assists men's and women's sexual health. It helps your thyroid. It helps your blood vessels. This superfood holistically promotes wellness in your body. Always consult with your doctor when trying new foods if you're on prescribed medication. Now you know how to make sea moss gel. Sea moss can be infused with so many different foods to increase its superfood benefits. I will be making a video on that in the near future. Until then, make your sea moss. Let me know how it goes for you, and God bless.